phenomenal, ayy, phenomenal, ayy, phenomenal, phenomenal.
Hey, what's good, Phenoms? It's your girl, none other than DJ B Phenomenal. I am going to give it just a few seconds before we get started today. Hope everybody's had an amazing week as well as an awesome Sunday. I know I have. Hey, welcome, Lily. Excuse me, as you all can see, I think, the title of this is The Be Phenomenal Show. It's my 1 year anniversary. Woo! Clap it up for me. I'm clapping it up for myself as well as each and every phenom that has joined me along the way. So before I get started, I want to read you all something. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Now, you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care. 'Cause I'm a woman phenomenally, phenomenal woman. Yeah, that's me. Of course, that's by Elder Dr. Maya Angelou. And that's where I had to start because that's actually where I got the idea for the Be Phenomenal Show. Was Dr. Maya Angelou. Hey, thank y'all for joining. She's been an inspiration to me since I was a kid, and her examples, her advocacy, specifically her heart for people, is what has motivated me on a lot of days and inspired me to keep going in my mission. So how Be Phenomenal Show actually began, shout out to Jazz. First off, I want to say, whenever you're endeavoring to do something brand new that you've never done before, get a mentor. Humble yourself and get a mentor. Shout out to Jazz, owner, CEO, and producer at Let's Be Real Radio. She gave me a chance when really I was dreaming big and I had a lot of goals, but I had not really actualized any of them as it pertains to media. She took a chance and she gave me an opportunity, and from there I ran with it. I had the opportunity to do a lot of different firsts with Let's Be Real Radio that folks who've actually went to school for broadcasting haven't had the opportunity to do. I was able to cover NYC and be media coverage out there, the NYC Pride. I covered Louisville's Pride, Louisville's first Black Pride, I should say. And that all stemmed from Miss Jazz at Let's Be Real Radio taking a chance and giving me an opportunity. On the flip side, it also required me to humble myself. Because for those of you who don't know, I've actually been a licensed mental health therapist for over 15 years now. And so while I was a boss in that area, I was brand new to media. So I absolutely had to humble myself to learn some things that I had no clue about. You know, each time that you venture to go into a new segment or a line of work or career, you got to learn the language, let alone everything else that comes with it. So I definitely say thank you to all of Let's Be Real for breaking me in and ensuring that I not only knew the language behind the scenes, but also how to conduct myself with media and everything that goes with it legally. The lessons that I've learned over the past, truly, with faith, anything is possible. And I know sometimes we hear that so much it becomes cliche, but taking a step out to do something that not only had I never done before, but that I had really dreamed my entire life of doing, It took a whole lot of faith. It took a whole lot of courage. And I just want to again say that for a person who grew up in the church her whole entire life, I had heard that since I was a kid. You can achieve anything if you have faith like a mustard seed. But it wasn't until I actually stepped out to not only do something new, but to become my own boss, own my own company, own my own vision, touch every single thing first, foremost, and last that I create. It wasn't until I endeavored to do that that I really, really got to not only test my own faith, but walk it out for real, for real. Like, have no clue about what next step is coming. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, because I know that anybody who's ever owned their own company knows that oftentimes you have no idea where your next resources may come from, who your next talent is going to be, whatever your line of business is. Sometimes you just don't know what the next step is going to be. You only know the final destination, which is, I'm going to win, I'm going to make it, regardless of what's happening in between. So that's one of the lessons that I learned. As a visionary, I have to believe in what I'm doing first and foremost, even if nobody sees it, in order for it to actually happen. Next thing I learned, action, 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 action. Look, I thought I knew action. I got my master's at 24 years old. I thought I was about action. However, it takes even more action when you are running your own company. You constantly have to not only take care of the product, but you have to ensure that all of the relationships, most importantly, that you are connecting to, not only are you serving them, but they're able to serve you, as well as stay in line with your mission. Which brings me to my next point. When I first started out, my mission was simply, I wanted to begin to have the conversations and the dialogues that needed to be had that weren't necessarily being had in mainstream media in order to encourage people to live their most phenomenal lives, no matter what the circumstances were. Not only have I accomplished that, but thank you to all of the Phenoms who've reached out. I continue to grow the platform, not only within America, but outside of the States. Shout out to all the Phenoms who are assisting me in doing that. I continue to connect with a variety of different people, whether it's entertainers, whether it's public officials, whether it's children who are rocking out advocacy way beyond what I've ever seen. This platform is not only allowing me to bring a variety of different topics and people to you all, but it's putting me in the faces of folks that need to see positive representation from people like you and me. What's next? What's next? Because y'all know I'm always working on something next. April 1st of this year, April 1st, 2018, I am dropping my very first inspirational single, and you already know what it's called, Be Phenomenal. So make sure that you're paying attention. If you haven't signed up to my page yet, please sign on to my page. That is where you're going to get all of the newest information about that release dropping, but it's everywhere. It's going to be on iTunes April the 1st. I've got a wine and numerology tour that's going around the country. That kicks off in April. Shout out to Miss Nicole Lanier, who's the featured numerologist that's going to be traveling with. Also, I have a book that's coming out soon. I can't say too much about it yet, but what I will say is it talks about how to harness every single type of pain that you can think of, whether it's physical pain from chronic pain, whether it's emotional pain from mental illnesses or grief. It talks about harnessing each and every single pain that we encounter as human beings, and not how to get rid of it, because that's not the focus of this book. The focus is how to harness the power of that pain and become even more phenomenal because of that pain. So look out for that. What else? What else? I told y'all about the single. I told y'all about the tour. I told y'all about the book. Brand new show. I actually have a show that just got signed. The Be Phenomenal show got signed to a network. I can't tell you all the details about that yet either, but it's all coming this spring. Look, all of this happened, all of this is taking place simply because I had the courage and I had the audacity to step out and do exactly what it is that I know that I'm called to do, that I've been purposed to do on this earth. That's why all of this is happening. I have people contacting me who rightfully, they would probably not even be contacting someone of my caliber, meaning because I just came into this industry, I'm a newbie to a degree within media. They wouldn't be contacting me except for favor, flat out. I have had so much favor since I have stepped out into doing exactly what I know my dreams are. It's unbelievable. So I just want to again say thank you from everybody, because it takes a team of people to do this. I haven't only seen myself grow, but I've seen everybody that I am working with, that I have worked with, grow, not just business, but personally. They've grown professionally and personally. And so I know this is beyond $1 billion company, Be Phenomenal is, because I've already watched it change multiple lives. So again, thank you to everybody, and remember, keep it positive, because you're already blessed.
Phenomenal, hey, phenomenal, hey, phenomenal, phenomenal.